Said we'll try and get through 4 chapters tonight, okay? See how we go. All right, so we're up to revocation, okay? So we started off, when we met last time, looking at the formalities, how wills are created, etc. All of that really covers the first few chapters. And what we're now going to start to look at is the opposite of that, really. How do you decide, or if you decide you don't want your will anymore, how do you change it? How do you get rid of it? Can you revoke? Can you amend? That's what we're looking at now, all right? And there are some clear ways of doing that. We're looking at clauses, we're looking at alterations, we're looking at express and implied revocation. This is where there's a little bit of a similarity with contract law, to be fair, okay? And then we've also got marriage as well, which I mentioned to you the other night, which may be changing if this new law comes in one day. So let's go straight to our questions and we'll have a look. Not too long, this chapter, because there's not much to it, to be honest. So a woman executed a will in 2010 and she left all of her property to her husband. At that time, she had testamentary capacity and all the relevant formalities were complied with. In other words, she knew she was making a will, she knew what extent of her property she was leaving and to whom she was leaving it. The 3 rules in the Banks and Goodfellow case that we looked at the other day. So by 2015, problem. She was now an alcoholic who regularly had drinking binges during which she did not have testamentary capacity, although she did when she sobered up, so we're told. In 2019, the couple had a serious argument because the husband refused to give the woman money to pay for alcohol. In a fit of temper and while drunk, the woman took the will from the desk and she tore it into 4 pieces in front of her husband, telling him, "You'll get nothing from me when I die." So she then sobers up and then she gets the pieces of the will and that she kept in the desk drawer, intending to tape them back together. But by the time she died in 2022, she hadn't done that. So which of the following best describes the validity of the 2010 will?